I showed up to what I thought was a neighborhood book club meeting, but I accidentally got elected HOA president and didn't realize it until I received the $67,000 budget proposal. The invitation was in my mailbox. Monthly meeting, 7 p.m. Thursday, refreshments provided. My neighbor Karen had mentioned a book club. I assumed this was it. I like books. I like free food. I went. 15 people in Linda's living room. Cookies on the table. Lemonade in a pitcher. Everyone looked very serious, but I figured we were discussing something heavy. War and peace, maybe. Linda started talking. We need to address the playground situation. I nodded. Assumed this was the book. Some literary thing I hadn't read. The swings are rusted, Karen added. Liability issue. I stayed quiet. Didn't want to look stupid. We need proposals, Linda said. Anyone? Silence. She looked at me. You're new. Fresh perspective? I panicked. New swings? Everyone nodded. Wrote it down. One guy said, brilliant. Finally someone with practical solutions. My stomach felt weird, but I went with it. 20 minutes of playground talk. Then someone brought up mailboxes. Half of them are falling apart. Everyone looked at me again. Why were they staring? Maybe fix them? More nodding. More writing. We moved to parking violations and fence disputes and the Davis family's RV situation. I kept offering basic solutions. Paint the curbs, measure the fence, ask them to move it. Every answer got enthusiastic agreement. At the end, Linda said, we should vote on the new president position. Harold moved to Tampa. She looked around. All in favor of our newest member? Every hand went up. Wait, what? Congratulations. Karen hugged me. You'll be perfect. President of what? The HOA board. Homeowners Association. My vision blurred. I thought this was book club. Linda laughed. Book club is Wednesdays at Denise's house. I tried to back out. I can't be president. I don't know anything about HOAs. That's what makes you perfect, someone said. No pre-existing biases. They handed me a binder, 3 inches thick. Here's everything you need. I went home in shock. Didn't open the binder. Friday morning, my doorbell rang. A man in a suit. I'm from Henderson Landscaping. You requested a bid for the playground renovation? I what? He showed me a form, signed by Linda. Budget estimate, $34,000. We need your approval to proceed. My hands were shaking. I'll call you back. I opened the binder, found the budget section. Annual HOA budget, $67,000. My name listed as president. Official documents, legally binding. I called Linda. You can't make me president. We voted. It's done. I didn't agree. You didn't object. That's implied consent per our bylaws. Monday, I got 47 emails. Residents complaining about everything. Someone's dog was too loud. Someone's Christmas lights were still up in March. Someone was parking their boat on the street. They all wanted me to handle it. Tuesday, the Davis family called, furious. You can't make us move our RV. I didn't. We got a citation with your signature. I checked my email. Linda had been sending citations with my electronic signature without asking me. Wednesday, I showed up at Linda's house. I'm resigning. You can't. Term is 2 years. 2 years? It's in the bylaws. Early resignation requires a 75% board vote. I called an emergency meeting. Tried to get them to release me. They refused. You're doing great, Karen said. The playground bid came in under budget. Thursday, the landscaping company started work without my approval. Linda said you verbally agreed. I watched them tear up the entire playground. $34,000 in work I never authorized. Friday, my neighbor Tom knocked on my door. The board is being sued. For what? The playground. Apparently we needed city permits. We didn't get any. That's the president's job. My throat went tight. How much is the lawsuit? The city wants $15,000 in fines plus $8,000 in legal fees. I sat down on my porch. Couldn't breathe. I called a lawyer. Can I get out of this? He read the bylaws. Technically, you accepted the position by attending and not objecting. You're legally responsible. The lawsuit took 6 months. The HOA had to pay $23,000 total. They blamed me. Voted me out. Reputation destroyed. I got hate mail from residents for 8 months. I see Karen at the grocery store sometimes. She still invites me to things. I don't go.